The Instax Mini 9 is a simple instant camera perfect for capturing fun moments with a retro vibe. This guide will show you how to adjust its exposure settings to get the best possible photos. The Instax Mini 9 features a simple design with key components that control your photo quality. It has a built-in flash, 5 exposure modes, and an easy-to-use dial control system. The exposure dial around the lens is your main control for adjusting camera settings based on lighting conditions. Understanding these settings helps you overcome the camera's limitations and improve your instant photography. You'll learn to avoid overexposed photos, get better indoor shots, and have more creative control over your images. In this guide, you'll learn how to turn on the camera properly, understand all 5 exposure modes, adjust settings for different lighting conditions, and work effectively with the built-in flash system. The Instax Mini 9 uses a semi-manual exposure system that gives you control over how your photos turn out. Unlike fully automatic cameras, you need to manually select the right exposure mode based on your lighting conditions. The exposure is controlled by a dial located around the camera lens. This dial is your main tool for adjusting how much light reaches the film. The Instax Mini 9 has 5 distinct exposure modes. Each mode is designed for specific lighting conditions to help you get the best possible photo. The camera helps you choose the right mode by lighting up an orange indicator next to the recommended setting. However, you have full control and can adjust the dial to any mode based on what you think works best for your specific situation. To turn on your Instax Mini 9 camera, you need to press the power button located next to the lens. This is the first step in preparing your camera for taking photos. When you press this button, the lens will automatically pop out from the camera body. This mechanical action indicates that the camera is powering on. After the lens extends, you'll notice a red light appears near the viewfinder. This red light indicates that the camera is warming up and getting ready to take photos. Once the camera has finished warming up, the red light will turn off and an orange light will appear on one of the exposure settings. This orange light indicates that your camera is ready to take photos and shows the recommended exposure setting for current lighting conditions. Your Instax Mini 9 is now powered on and ready for the next step. The orange light will guide you to the appropriate exposure setting based on your current environment. Now that your camera is on, the next crucial step is adjusting the brightness settings to match your lighting conditions. The Instax Mini 9 has a dial around the lens that controls the brightness settings. This dial has 5 different exposure modes to choose from. When you turn on the camera, it automatically suggests the best setting for your current lighting conditions by illuminating an orange LED light next to one of the exposure modes. To adjust the brightness setting, simply rotate the dial around the lens until the dot selector aligns with the illuminated setting that the camera recommends. Here's an important tip to remember. Every time you turn on your Instax Mini 9, it defaults back to the indoor setting. This means you should always double-check and adjust the brightness setting according to your current lighting conditions before taking your photo. By properly adjusting the brightness settings, you'll ensure your photos have the correct exposure for beautiful, well-lit instant pictures. The Instax Mini 9 has 5 exposure modes that help you capture the perfect shot in different lighting conditions. Each mode is designed for specific lighting scenarios. Indoor mode is designed for low-light situations. Use this setting when shooting inside buildings, at night, or in dimly lit environments where you need maximum light sensitivity. Cloudy mode is perfect for overcast days when the sky is gray and light is diffused. This setting works well for outdoor portraits and landscapes under cloudy skies. Sunny mode is your go-to setting for typical sunny conditions. Use this when shooting outdoors on bright, clear days with direct sunlight. Very sunny mode is for extremely bright conditions, such as beach scenes, snow, or desert environments where light is intense and reflective. High key mode creates soft, bright, dreamy images with a gentle, ethereal quality. This mode is best used indoors to avoid overexposure as it can easily wash out outdoor shots. Remember, the camera will suggest the appropriate mode with an orange light indicator. Always check and adjust the setting based on your lighting conditions for the best results. The Instax Mini 9 has a built-in flash that is always active. Understanding how this flash works is crucial for for getting the best results from your instant camera. The most important thing to understand about the Instax Mini 9 flash is that it fires automatically for every single shot you take. Unlike many cameras, you cannot turn this flash off or disable it. When you press the shutter button, the flash will fire immediately, creating a bright burst of light to illuminate your subject. The built-in flash has an effective range of up to 2.7 meters. This means subjects within this distance will be properly illuminated by the flash. Be especially mindful when shooting in well-lit environments. Since the flash always fires, it can cause overexposure and wash out your subjects, especially in bright outdoor conditions. Here you can see the difference between an overexposed photo and a properly exposed one. The flash combined with bright lighting can wash out details and create an undesirable result. To work effectively with the always-on flash, position your subjects between 0.6 and 2.7 meters away. Avoid very bright backgrounds that can cause washout, and when shooting indoors, use softer lighting to complement the flash rather than compete with it. Remember, every time you see this flash unit on your Instax Mini 9, it will fire when you take a photo. Understanding this behavior will help you capture better instant photos. Overexposure is one of the most common problems when using the Instax Mini 9, especially in bright outdoor conditions. This happens when too much light reaches the film, resulting in photos that are washed out, too bright, or completely white. The first solution is to adjust your brightness setting to a darker mode. When the camera suggests sunny, try using cloudy instead. The second key factor is maintaining proper distance from your subject. Stay at least 2 to 3 feet away to avoid overexposure from the built-in flash. Here are the key steps to avoid overexposure. First, check your lighting conditions carefully. Second, if the camera suggests a bright setting like very sunny, try using sunny or even cloudy instead for better results. Third, keep your subject at an appropriate distance. Too close and the flash will overpower your photo. Too far and details may be lost. Finally, when shooting outdoors in very bright conditions, try to find some shade or wait for softer lighting to get the best results from your Instax Mini 9. Beyond basic camera operation, mastering composition and advanced techniques will transform your Instax Mini 9 photography from simple snapshots to memorable artistic captures. The rule of thirds, leading lines, and creative framing can dramatically improve your instant photos. Notice how these composition techniques guide the viewer's eye and create visual interest in each shot. Experimenting with different camera angles and shot distances adds variety to your instant photography. From extreme close-ups to wide shots, each perspective tells a different story. For close-up photography, position your camera 35 to 50 centimeters from your subject. The Instax Mini 9 includes a close-up lens attachment specifically designed for detailed shots. When taking close-up shots, remember to compensate for parallax error. The viewfinder and lens see slightly different angles, so frame your subject using the lower left quadrant of the viewfinder for accurate composition. Master these techniques and your Instax Mini 9 will capture truly memorable instant photographs. Experiment with composition, vary your shooting distances, and always consider the unique characteristics of instant film photography.